Hey guys, Profe Hughes here. Today we're going to talk about the months of the year. And since we're talking about the months of the year, it's probably good to mention the four seasons as well. So in this video, you will learn how to say the four seasons and the 12 months of the year in the Spanish language. All right, go ahead and let's take a look at the presentation. Just before we get into the months, let's quickly discuss the seasons. The Spanish seasons, or estaciones, come from the Latin, where the English word for the seasons has its roots in Old English. These words in Spanish are never capitalized except at the beginning of sentences. And finally, the definite article el o la is used depending on the gender of the word. In fact, la primavera, spring, is the only feminine gender season. Where the months are concerned, Spanish months of the year are very close to the English because of the Latin root of the words used to form them in both languages. They are never capitalized in Spanish except at the beginning of sentences. The definite article el is rarely used. So the word for spring is la primavera. Those will use the article. And let's get into the months. The first month in spring is marzo. Marzo. That's March. The second one is abril. Abril. Of course, looks a lot like April. I guess we just changed the P for the B, right? Next we have mayo. Mayo. It's kind of like Mayo. So anyway, I just thought that'd be kind of fun. Hey, let's go into the summer, shall we? All right, next we're going to go ahead and go into the summer season. And we would pronounce that el verano. El verano. And the 3 months that are in the summer would be junio. Looks a lot like June, doesn't it? Junio. Next we have July. Julio. Julio. Like, I remember some time back, it's like, hey, Julio. Well, he was named after the summer month. How fun. And finally we have Agosto. Agosto. So that's named after one of the Caesars, of course. All right, let's go ahead and get into fall, shall we? Well, here we are in the fall season. The leaves are changing. Life is good, and we're having a kind of chilly evenings and semi-cool days, right? And here we go. This actually looks more like autumn because, of course, in English we have fall, which is Old English. But we can also use autumn. I think the British use more autumn, and I think the Americans use more fall. Either way, in Spanish, it's el otoño. El otoño. And the 3 months in there would be septiembre. Septiembre. And then we have October, octubre, octubre. And then finally November, noviembre, noviembre. And our last season, we're going to go ahead and head into winter. Now we're in the winter season, and that's called el invierno. El invierno. And the 3 months that comprise winter are December, or diciembre, diciembre, January, enero, enero, and finally February, febrero, febrero. Welcome back. So there you have it. Now you'll be able to say the 4 seasons of the year and the 12 months of the year in Spanish. So go ahead and share this video with your friends. Share it with maybe a struggling high school student. Or go ahead and subscribe and let us know in the comment section if there's a specific Spanish language issue that you want to have addressed. All right? So we'll see you guys next week. Have a good one. Oh yeah, and as always, class dismissed.